Hello Surkhav, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
So I am also good. Thanks for asking. So we will start today, permutation and combination. And for that,
Yes,
I
sir.
am, opening a text in front of you. Just let me know that
Yes.
whether it is, you are able to see that text or not, right?
Yes, sir.
So is this, that the text is visible in front of you, right?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay. So let's have a look of the permutation and combination. So, permutation and combination mainly deal with the, the arrangement or the number of the team formation, something like that, right? When you
Yes,
are,
sir.
when you are dealing with the, when you are dealing with the words like arrangement or, a number of patterns. So these are the things come under the banner of the your permutation. If you are dealing with the team, if you are dealing with the selection, if you are dealing with the number of the cards taken out,
Hmm.
so they are the come under the banner of the combination, right? So
Yes, sir.
permutation majorly come under the, the feature of the permutation mainly come under the feature of the your two topics that we need to understand. First is your fundamental principle of multiplication, and second is your fundamental principle of addition.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, so when to use, fundamental principle of multiplication and when to use fundamental principle of addition, we will have a look. So for the time being, just I want to explain here that let's suppose you want to go from A to B, and you have three ways to go from A to B. And if you have the two ways to go from B to C, then if somebody asks you that how many number of the ways are there to move from A to C, so it will be your, A to B will be your three path and followed by into, and it is called a total six ways will be there, correct?
Yes, sir.
So the point is that why the multiplication sign come into the picture, why not the plus sign? So
Hmm.
the only reason behind is that once we are going from A to C, so since moving from, A to B, the objective from moving from A to C is not completed, right?
Hmm.
So that is why we are using the, the concept of the your multiplication. So always make a note that when the task is still to be completed, then we use multiplication. Okay. Now coming to the another logic that when to use, fundamental principle of addition. So let's suppose another example is given that you have the, three movies in a PVR, M1, M2, and M3 in a PVR, and you have the two movies in a Cineplex like M4 and M5.
Hmm.
So if somebody asks you that in how many ways we can see the movies, in how many ways we can, watch the movies, so it will
Hmm.
be your, three. It will be your 3 and plus 2 will it be equal to 5. Why we are using plus sign here? Because just by choosing any of the movies, our objective of the watching, your movie
The
is
movie
served.
is completed. Yes, sir.
Right. So that is why the when objective is served, then we use fundamental principle of addition, right?
Yes, sir.
Now coming to the another question that generally, the permutation ask for us, and generally the GRE people do ask with us that how many, in how many ways, question is in how many ways 5 true false question can be answered. Now we will apply the fundamental principle of, we will also have a look that we will just give a kind of a look to that what we have studied right now before, that fundamental principle of multiplication or fundamental principle of addition. Now, since we have that 5 questions, correct?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, first one, we have the 2 option. But by giving one of the options to this question, our entire objective is not served. So we are still in the process to complete the job, right? So we will use here multiplication. Again, the process is still there. Again, we will use multiplication. So we realize that, okay, so 2 to the power 5, that is your 32 ways are possible to answer the 5 true false type questions. Correct? Now, on the same line, the question is asked, in how many ways 5 bulbs are lighted so that there is no darkness or illumination always. Now here the point is that a room can be, in a room, inside entire room, inside of the entire room, there are 5 bulbs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if either of the bulbs are, are lighted enough, then we can definitely suggest that there will be illumination kind of a thing, correct? So it can be more than 1 as well, more than 2 as well, but the possibility that all of them should not be off at a single go. The only possibility that we have to eliminate that all of them should not be off at the single go, right? So we have the, the 2 options for the first one, that is on or off, then the 2 options for the second one, then the 2 options for the third one, then again the 2 options for the, so we have the 32 option. Out of this 32 option, there will be 1 options out of which all of them will be off in a one go. If for the time being consider this is off, this is off, this is entire. So one will be your, one scenario will be there where all of them will be off. So 31 ways are there over which we can say that there will be no darkness or illumination will always, right?
Yes, sir.
All set. Now there is another type of the question that we see in a permutation and combination, that an alphanumeric key is to be formed such that first 2 are alphabets and last 2 are numbers. So question is, in how many ways it can be done? First question. And the second question is, first is your, in how many ways it can be done if repetition allowed. And second is if repetition not allowed.
Yes, sir.
Now, since it is your 4-digit key code, of which first 2, 3, 4. First 2 are the alphabets. So total alphabets in an English numerology are 26. Again followed by 26. But then there is a 10 digits are there, and again 10 digits. So it will be your 26 into 26. That is your 676, 67600.
Yes, sir.
Right. But if repetition is not allowed, then we are bound to use something like this. That is your 26 into 25 into 10 and into 9. Right.
Yes, sir.
So it will be your 26 into 9 into 250. Whatsoever be the answer will be your answer, right? All set?
Yes, sir.
So you are gaining some kind of a attraction here and some kind of a momentum here, that okay, how to solve the question related to fundamental principle of counting, right?
Yes, sir.
Now coming to the another question that generally permutation combination asked, that let's suppose you are given a situation like a word is given as a optical. A word is given in front of you as an optical, And the question is, in how many ways optical word is arranged? Make a note here that arranged is used. So that is why the fundamental principle of counting or permutation is used, right?
Yes, sir.
So these are the some keywords that you need to highlight before going into your permutation and combination. If arranged is there, permutation is a question is of the permutation. If your selection or team making is there, then the combination is there. Now, how many ways
Yes, sir.
optical word is arranged so that vowels are together? Now, how to solve this? So first and foremost, we will figure out, okay, how many vowels are there? So O is a vowel, I is a vowel, A is
A
a
is a
vowel,
vowel.
right?
Yes.
So we are left with how much? P, T, L, and C,
C.
right? So
Yes.
out of, total, there is a 7. Out of 7, 3 are your vowels and 4 are your consonants.
Consonants. Yes, sir.
So what we will do, since we need vowels to be together, since all the vowels should remain together, so what we will do, we will consider them as a single entity. So four consonants plus 3 vowels considered as a one entity, so it will be your 5 total entity. So if somebody asks you what is the method to arrange the 5 entity, so it will be your 5 factorial, right? So 5 factorial will be the total number of the ways to arrange your total 5 entity. But the vowels are also should be arranged together. So it will also be your 3 factorial. So if somebody asks you what will be your answer, so it will be your 120 into 6. So it will be your 720. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So if somebody asks you, so the last question what we are discussing here, if somebody asks you that number of the ways.
I have a doubt here, sir.
Yeah, please.
Do we also have to rearrange the vowels in between the single entity, or we just have to take them as a single one?
No, we have to arrange them in a given entity as well. That is why the 3 factorial come into the picture. Because there might be possible that it can be your O, I, A. It can also be possible A, I, O. It can also be possible like I, A, O. So in order to get the number of the permutation of the three entity will be your 3 factorial. So answering your question, you should arrange the vowels as well, right?
Okay.
I hope your concerns are addressed, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, coming to the the last part of this session, you are asked that number of the ways of arrangement so that vowels are not together. So for that we will use a formula that is your total minus together. Whenever there is a not together, then you will use total minus together. So total will be equal to how much? Because total 7 words are there. So arranging 7 things will be your 7 factorial, that is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And minus together we had just found a way ahead. Yeah, there's 5 factorial into 3 factorial. So it will be whatsoever the answer will be there, it will be generally in exam the answers are given in this mode only. Okay. So I hope your concerns of the permutation and combination are addressed for a while, and in the subsequent upcoming class we will continue from here, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm terminating this session. We will again see ourselves on the next session, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So take your care and see you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.